Put some pep in your step and also some nepotism, because there's a new episode of Claim to Fame. I'm Lizzie Frizzle. This is the Recap Corner. Let's talk about some TV.
It's gonna be awesome, right?
Season 3, Episode 2 is called Double the Trouble, because in an unprecedented twist, there's going to be a double elimination.
I'm never gonna be safe.
A double elimination when this cast is already smaller than the first two? What is this, Drag Race Season 8?
Neither one of you survived that lip sync.
At the mansion, Adam pitches an alliance to the person who knows the most about pop culture, Naomi, and the person he thinks is the most popular, Hud.
Wants to fist bump. Fist bump him.
That's cool.
They all agree that if any of them ever win a challenge, they'll take each other's clues from the wine cellar so the rest of the cast can't. Too bad Gracie Lou already has Naomi's clue and an idea of what it says.
The Brat Pack is the Breakfast Club. And then I'm thinking, okay, princess in the Breakfast Club, and the only princess that I can think of right now is maybe Molly Ringwald.
Elsewhere, Shane does what Shane does. He tells a story about a time he met a celebrity, but at least they're getting more related to the conversation.
Black Beauty is Elizabeth Taylor.
I've had dinner with her before.
Shut up.
She was like wearing these bedazzled cowboy boots.
Fire.
And my sister's like, those are
I
really
want
cool boots. She's
those.
like, better to kick you with.
Outside, Franklin and Kevin Jonas pretend to row a canoe while introducing the next challenge, a spelling bee with a twist. The cast is split into 2 teams. Each group randomly picks one riddle out of 12. After solving it, teams paddle canoes into a pond and retrieve the letters needed to spell the one-word answer. One person stays ashore to do the spelling on a big board. First team to spell 5 answers wins. The captain of the winning team gets immunity and a clue from the wine cellar. The losing team's captain lands in the bottom 2 alongside another loser of their choice. Due to the double elim, they'll both take a turn as guesser at the next guess-off. By random draw of a colorful ping pong ball, Naomi becomes the captain of the red team, while Gracie Lou leads Team Blue. They pick teammates schoolyard style, with Gracie Lou picking Hud, Shane,
I know I can't spell.
Mackenzie,
I'm usually an okay speller.
and Jill, who I don't have a clip of because she doesn't get a lot of screen time. Naomi picks Adam, Diedrich, Miguel, and Danny, who she doesn't actually pick because he's the last person left, but it's kind of rude to point that out like I just did. This challenge is an elevated version of the spelling bee in Season 1.
Welcome to your first team challenge, a spelling bee with a twist.
This challenge is a spelling bee with a twist.
The mansion's pool is upgraded to a big pond, and instead of the Jonas hosts telling the teams which words to spell, the cast reads riddles off big note cards. Though a spelling bee is a good hint delivery system, the answer to each riddle is a clue about someone's celebrity relative, the biggest thing of all is the difficulty spike between answers. It's luck of the draw since the riddle selection is random, and luck affects all my favorite reality competitions. That's not unique to Claim to Fame. But the blue team gets really unlucky. First, they pull what I think is the worst written riddle.
You'll want to try to stay together or it could cost you this. Points? Let's try it.
The answer to that is alimony. The blue team also gets the hardest word, Valkyrie, which Hud recognizes but can't spell because
Big audiobook guy.
it's so much harder to spell than the other words. The riddle answers are alimony, giraffe, maraca, Gemini, jubilee, chastity, alley-oop, goatee, and Valkyrie.
That is incorrect spelling.
How do you spell Valkyrie?
I don't know. We're going to see if this works.
That is incorrect spelling. Not even close. That's not right at all. That is incorrect spelling. That is incorrect.
Frankie is looking at me like it is completely wrong.
He also says it twice. Team Blue ends up losing the challenge, but if they'd picked a different riddle, I think they could have won. Across the pond, the red team has their own spelling troubles on much easier words.
G-R-I! G-R-I! G-R-I!
That is incorrect.
G-R-I!
No, G-A.
G-I-R-A!
G-R-A.
G-R-A.
F-F-E.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
G-I-E-R, giraffe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. G-I-R-A-F-F-E.
Ring the bell, just try it, man.
Ring and sing.
That is correct.
Also, Danny can't make heads or mullet tails of operating a canoe, and neither can Adam and Diedrich.
I think we're taking a lot of water. We're going down.
Oh my God.
Wow. Red team, what happened?
Get him the spell, come on.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's Celeste Van Dam. Save my soul.
Don't worry, he's fine. Somehow, a combination of Naomi's riddle solving and Miguel's power rowing leads the red team to victory. As captain, Naomi is the challenge winner. Gracie Lou, the losing team's captain, heads to the guess-off. As if she weren't unlucky enough already, the one person whose clue she has, Naomi, is immune. At the mansion, the blue team brainstorms together about the newly revealed clues, so both Gracie Lou and the TBD second guesser can feel confident at the guess-off. HUD thinks Valkyrie is a reference to Flight of the Valkyries' famous appearance in Apocalypse Now, and he wonders if someone is related to Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando, he's sexy.
All we learn for sure is that the challenge clue connected to Mackenzie's Grammy-winning dad is goatee. Vanilla Ice? Elsewhere, Danny combines the word Gemini with a pair of identical crabs on the clue wall and realizes that someone's celebrity relative could be a twin.
Zach and Cody, Remy Malik, also the most infamous twins, the Olsens.
How would guessing a celebrity twin work when both twins are famous, like the Olsens or the Sprouses? Couldn't someone guess either twin, or do you have to get lucky and pick the one that agreed to record a video message? Based on the clue alley-oop, Danny also thinks that someone is related to an athlete. The corresponding riddle mentioned basketball, but alley-oop is also a wrestling term. In the unlikely event that Danny is related to a Grammy-winning wrestler, I think it'd be pretty funny if he failed to recognize his own clue. Meanwhile, Miguel attempts the only strategy that's worked for him so far: eavesdropping.
Do you mind just giving us like 3 seconds? Or
Go for it.
more? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Are you serious, dude?
What?
You're literally just standing outside the door.
If at first you don't succeed, spy again.
So if you had to go,
Who would you try to guess?
If I had to go over right now,
Yeah.
I would do Miguel.
Who would you guess?
Probably Miguel.
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Maracas.
That's Antonio Banderas.
Yep.
There is a movie where he did have maracas where he's an assassin.
Since Shane doesn't bring that movie up until the end of the scene, does that mean the rest of them thought the maracas were connected to Antonio Banderas just because he's Spanish? Feeling targeted like before, but presumably too tired from all that rowing a two-person canoe by himself to run around the mansion again, Miguel pulls a series first.
Banderas, you got this, man. Desperado up in this bitch, dude. Gotta make him proud. You're Banderas, it's all in the chords, man.
Oh, what's up, man? He was like, we gonna do it that Banderas way.
What?
Miguel.
The show waits until the end of the episode to fully explain if his mirror moment was genuine or not, but Miguel already revealed that he's using a fake name to seem more Spanish. So we know he can't be related to one of the most famous Spanish actors in the country.
If you looked at me right now, who do I remind you of in terms of like actors? Antonio Banderas. So listen, I'll go up to the bathroom. I'll brush my teeth, whatever. And you'll overhear me talking to myself in the mirror, like hyping myself up. And I pretend to say something along the lines of like, you're Banderas, it's all in the chords, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
There we go. Okay.
It's also a pretty funny coincidence that the person Miguel recruited to help him, Diedrich, is the guy that might have actually accidentally revealed his celebrity relative.
And they'll be like, for real, Mr. Jackson again?
But the best part is that unless the producers asked them to, Miguel and Diedrich didn't need to act out the mirror moment. Diedrich could have just told people it happened, unless he needed to really see it to sell the story. And he does sell it. The next morning, Jill and Mackenzie practice how to pronounce Banderas with some mostly unhelpful help from HUD.
Antonio Banderas.
So you're asking how you say it?
Mm-hmm. Banderas. I don't even know who that is. Banderas. I can't remember. Banderas.
I'm sorry, you don't know who Antonio Banderas is?
No, who is that?
The other popular theory about Miguel, also Maraca-based, is that he's related to Desi Arnaz.
You want to know the thing that gave it away for me?
Oh, okay.
They're on the wall.
Right?
Lucy, I'm home.
Okay.
You don't know who Desi Arnaz is?
No.
You don't know the husband of Lucy, like I Love Lucy?
One of these days, bang, zoom, right to the moon.
No, that's an Italian guy.
Unfortunately for Naomi, we already know that's wrong too, because Miguel told us he lied about his relative being his grandfather. In the wine cellar, Naomi honors her new alliance. She pulls Hud's clue to protect it. And because she also has no idea who he's related to. So, 2 birds, 1 wine bottle. Though she only understands part of the clue, and so do I.
Cherry bomb artist.
What's broken knee, threaded needle, thumbs up mean? A half clue might be all Naomi needs.
I'm smart enough to get around this. I don't need to solve the whole thing. Who sang the song Cherry Bomb? Well, I know for a fact Joan Jett doesn't have any kids, but somebody that I know for a fact does have kids who actually sang Cherry Bomb. But not only that, but who has a twin sister. Hud's mother is Cherie Curry from The Runaways.
Hud's 2 truths and a lie are that his mom is a Grammy-winning singer. But we don't know which is the lie yet, so it might not matter that Joan Jett doesn't have kids. She might have a sister who has a son that looks like a background actor from Top Gun.
He's giving me Top Gun vibes and maybe some Tom Cruise in there.
There is a lot of twin talk this episode, though, so maybe Naomi's right. If she is, then casting's changed a lot since last season. When Naomi shows Hud the clue later on, he worries that it's too obvious, because they usually are. Just because I can't solve this one doesn't mean it's not obvious too. A nervous Hud pitches a plan he hopes will ensure his safety from both becoming a guesser and becoming someone's guess. First, he tries to convince Gracie Lou that the second guesser she has yet to pick should be Jill, whose presence neither the editors nor the contestants seem to value.
With Jill, she doesn't really fully engage in conversations, just kind of sits around.
As the losing team's captain in the challenge, Gracie Lou also inexplicably gets the overpowered ability to choose which guesser goes first. Just draw random ping pong balls like Gracie Lou did to get the captain position that's given her all this power. Hud suggests that Jill go first, pick Miguel, and guess that he's related to either Antonio Banderas or Desi Arnaz. If she's wrong, then Gracie Lou can guess the other guy with complete confidence. Except she can't, because we know both those guesses are wrong. And even if that weren't true, it's still a bad pitch, because what's Gracie Lou supposed to do if Jill does guess the right relative? Still, she considers going along with Hud the same way she considered what a Peabody Award was last episode.
This is too much.
And the highest award she received is the Peabody Award.
Eventually, Gracie Lou decides that instead of Hud's plan, her best option is to threaten Naomi.
I got your clue. Club, breakfast, princess, and brat pack. Is your person in the breakfast club? If you don't tell me what you know, I'm gonna have to share your clue with someone.
But rather than sabotage her new ally, Hud, Naomi sabotages her other new ally, Adam. Sort of.
I'm like 95% sure Dustin Hoffman. In the clue room, the duster. All the pirate clues, the gavel. Everything fits perfect.
We already know that Dustin Hoffman is another wrong guess because Adam's uncle is a musician, but the cast won't find out until the guess-off. At the guess-off, Gracie Lou picks Jill to be the second guesser who guesses first. She picks Miguel, but even with Shane's chicken on a chain around Jill's neck for good luck, Miguel can't be related to someone he's not related to.
I believe your claim to fame is Antonio Banderas.
What the?
Got him!
At least she pronounced it correctly. Jill's uncle is revealed to be sitcom star John Stamos.
Hello, everybody. I'm John Stamos, and I'm Jillian's uncle, not grandfather, although I'm getting a little old.
Oh. It's too bad we'll never see her wine cellar clue. At least half of it is probably Full House themed.
Have mercy!
When it's Gracie Lou's turn to guess, she takes Naomi's advice and says that Adam is related to Dustin Hoffman. Cue the messed up film.
Oh my God.
Checkmate.
So Naomi did know Dustin Hoffman was wrong? Did she come up with all that clue ball stuff on the spot? Or did she, Adam, and Hud share wrong relatives to use as decoys about each other? Because that would be impressive. It's also pretty impressive that Naomi just got rid of the only person in the cast that ever saw her clue, unless a flashback next episode says otherwise. Gracie Lou's uncle is another sitcom star, John Cryer, also the star of Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald, Naomi's likely relative, made more and more likely with every second the camera hangs on her reaction to the reveal. Everyone is shocked to learn that Gracie Lou is from California, not Tennessee, and that she's got no connection to country music. I'm shocked that her name's actually Gracie. She just added the Lou. Judging by the group's reaction to her real identity, it's clear that Gracie's countrified strategy was working, and I think she could have survived a lot longer if anyone other than Naomi had immunity this episode. But that's just the way the claim goes. After the double elimination, the cast re-examines the clue wall.
I get it now. 1, 2, 2.5 men. Okay.
Damn, the soul.
I never would have gotten that.
Last episode, some contestants thought those 3 army men referenced Forrest Whitaker in Good Morning Vietnam. But did any of them wonder why there's only half of one, or did they just attribute it to the horrors of war? Meanwhile, outside, Gracie's ride arrives.
Uncle Johnny.
Second episode, really?
Is this why the show couldn't afford to rent a theater for the talent show this season? On the next episode, a painting falls, Adam pulls a hammy, and the contestants play the series' annual game of telephone. Which celebrity relative's cameo will force budget cuts to another classic claim to fame challenge? Find out next week in a new recap. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, if you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.